Hallelujah, praise rat poison. I've got my mate Troy here today. We're having some man time, solving all the problems of the world. And I was just saying to Troy, showing him all the rat shit in there, bro? It's like crazy. Loaded. And I've been trapping, poisoning, and the poisons just weren't getting eaten. That's my poison little bay there. I don't like using poison because dogs can get into it. I've been changing the poison because a good bastard over in Aussie said that you've got to change it because the female rat, when she has a babies in her womb, that they can come out and be resistant. Not resistant, they don't want to actually go near that rat poison. It's clever how nature is. So I used this one last time, and I said to Troy, it's not really working. I just came out here and the thing's completely empty, and I've just put it back up. But while I was talking to him, look what I found down in here. Let me just... Is it still alive or is it... Nah, she's dead, mate. Dead as, bro. That was rat poison.
Big fatty too.
Yeah, big fatty. So you can eat rat, and I reckon we do it, bro. What do you... Nah.
I think you've been planting them, haven't you?
Yeah.
What does it grow? Rat tree.
It's got blood coming out of its mouth a little bit. Doesn't look too flash. Yeah, it's not looking too flash. Anyway, it's the old rat poison. So I'm going to burn that because I don't know. Dogs they never eat rats, eh? But secondary poison, just don't want to risk it. So that'll go on the fire. And if he's dead, there'll be plenty more dead.
Yeah.
And the little bastards, they've been eating like everything in there, eh? There's probably more in there. But it nailed it. So it's one less rat. The only good rat is a...
Dead one.
Yeah. Have to write a song about that. Well, the only good rat is a dead rat. So we shoot the bastards down. It's actually a song about possums. Right, I'll put this back in there somehow. I mean, a dog can't really get in there. It's sort of like that. I'll push it down towards the hole. Rats will crawl up into that. It's always my fear. The antidote for rat poison, if your dogs do it, is vitamin K. This is Troy's Mitzi, 3.2 diesel, and it's got like, has it got 7 seats in it or 5 seats?
You can have 7, but it's got 5 fixed, and then dicky seats in the right at the back, and lift them up and down.
So how many people could you fit in it, comfortably?
Oh, you easily get 5 without, the other 2 in the back. Well, 2 are more like kids, smaller adult.
Oh, okay, so what I'm thinking is, I've been for a long time, I'm not a Mitzi fan, to be honest, although having said that, Mitzi's have definitely, the game has come up, particularly with the utes, but 7 is better than 5, and I take a lot of small kids out too. Last weekend I had a 12-year-old and an 11-year-old, and they were kids,
Yeah.
What I'm thinking of, this vehicle here, if you guys just picture it, okay, you need a maybe a 4-inch lift kit just to get it off the ground so you're not dragging stuff, a snorkel, bull bars go around the front like I've got on my truck so for the forestry it doesn't get thrashed to shit. But the thing is, the cost. So what did you pay for this, if you don't mind me asking?
10 grand.
10 grand? That's a lot of truck potential. How many Ks did it have on it?
350. The guy, he detonated it because a lot of people think that you don't have to change your timing chain on.
Oh, yeah.
And of course the inevitable happens, but these things, like I know 2 of them that have got over 1 million Ks on these things, so they just keep on going and going and going. So 300,000 K
Just run in?
Just run in, yep. And you pick them up, like I say, the models from 2001 right through to, well, they're still putting them out now, the same model, but but yeah, anything from your 2001 onwards, 3.2 diesel, and Tiptronic, so you've got 4-wheel drive, and you can select manual or auto.
That's a lot of bang for your buck. If this was a Toyota Land Cruiser the same year, this would be a $40,000 vehicle. I'm not shitting you. If it was a 70 series Toyota Land Cruiser, so it's a quarter of the price.
Cheap to run too, like so I've driven from Nelson to Auckland, 1 tank of gas.
That's good motoring,
so
mate.
It's, I think that's 75 litre tank.
Yeah,
right.
Like so that's given me something to think about. Not for this year because the budget's it's maxed out, but the Hilux is good for taking comfortably for taking 3 boys. 4's at absolute, you're squashed up. But a vehicle like this here, you could comfortably take 4, a lot more comfortable than this, and you could actually take more. The only question is, where do you put the dogs? Well, you need to think of something. You need some setup on the back. I don't know what it would be, but something external. That's the only downside.
And you could probably put, even if you just did 5 people in here, and then put a small golf box in the back.
Yeah,
There's plenty of room in the back.
Then you might as well go back to this thing over here. The idea is to not leave kids behind. This weekend I left 3 kids behind.
So you take the dogs and throw the kids in here. And 7, there you go. Two wagons, you're right.
Anyway, good value, Captain, and good to see you.
Yeah.
See you later.
Very good. Okay, mate.
Jerry.
Yeah.
That's really good value, isn't it? I still like my Toyota Land Cruisers, the look of them, but for $10,000, that's good motoring, good value for money. So, tell us a story about the wood pigeon, mate. What happened?
Alright, so I get home in my truck and then pull up. There's a big tree up the top there and it's just got these very long gangly branches. And then I see a wood pigeon. He's flying around and he sees one of the branches right at the end and he flies onto it. And then the branch goes down like this, flies back up, and then he goes back to normal, and the wood pigeon just didn't know what hit him.
What did actually hit him, the branch?
No, he was not sure what was happening because the branch had just gone because the wood pigeon's quite heavy.
They're really heavy, eh?
Yeah, and then the branch just took his weight, and then he branch balanced back out by going upwards, and then leveled out. And then when it leveled out, the wood pigeon just did a 360 degree,
Flying?
No, with his head, just goes.
Oh yeah, they do,
Goes, what the?
So the wood pigeon in New Zealand is known as keriru. It's a native pigeon to New Zealand.
Yeah, they're very beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful birds. Very good eating, but you're not allowed to eat them.
They're very dumb. I reckon they're quite dumb.
Well, they are, but they can lay an egg. You know,
yeah, really.
That requires something. I mean,
yeah.
Yep. They can have baby and offspring, and they.
Maybe outwardly they seem a bit dumb.
Yeah, a 32-20 pistol that's the caliber of a 32-20 pistol, and back in the day, like we're talking 30s and 20s, there was a pistol that people carry around, and they just, particularly in America, it was to defend yourself. Someone, you've got problems with your man, but you bust the cap in his ass, girl.
Shot a man in Reno.
Yeah, shot a man in Reno.
Just to watch him die.
Just to watch him die. That'd be great for a song. I could use that. It's a little bit faster, so it goes like this. Well, call my baby, she won't come. Yeah, I call my sweet baby, but she won't come. All the doctors in hospital, they sure can't help her, Lord. Now tell me, sweet Eleanor, honey, where did you stay last night? Yeah, tell me, Eleanor, where did you sleep last night? You got your hair tangled, girl, and sure ain't walking right.
This is really a song.
She gets unruly, the thing she will not do. She gets unruly, the thing she will not do. I take my 32-20 pistol and I got it clean in two. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, COVID. 2019.
COVID, oh, sorry, yeah. Ooh. It's getting cool, isn't it?
I know, I was just
Are
thinking.
you warm enough, mate?
No.
Feel that temp drop, go put some clothes on. Get your body warm. You can feel the temperature dropping. Think about the guitar as it goes out of tune as the temperature drops, it changes because it's got those nylon strings, and yeah. Hanging down at the old farmhouse with my friend by my side. You know she's always up for having a good time. Yeah, old farmhouse girl. No, we cannot lose. Oh, but every time she cries when she gets a walking dog blues.
I love you dogs, isn't it?
Sometimes she's mad, sometimes she's just sad. But I love it the most when she gives me a high five with her head up in the COVID. The COVID high five, yeah. It doesn't feel quite right. Well, all the time on the phone, we just did a COVID high five with an elbow and an arm. No more hugs from sweet Eleanor. What shall I do? Yeah, I think we just ignore. Girl, you're inside my bubble. God knows that girl is a whole lot of trouble. You know, we got some weeding to do in the garden and some places to tidy up. There's firewood that needs cutting. She says, oh, Clay, just shut up. Got them COVID-19 blues. Every time we feel we're gonna lose. Can you feel rain coming, girl? We got red, it's a coming in the COVID-19. Got them blues. I was going to give us a skipping rope. Oh, that's not bad, mate. Oh, hold on, you're doing red bands. That's actually
Get red bands are off now.
pretty good. She's a fit girl.
I don't think so. I don't know how long this is going to last.
It takes a lot of energy, mate. It's a lot of fitness. You're fit. Oh, well done. That's hard. I couldn't do that, eh? And now with the red bands on?
With the red bands,
Yeah, well, that's a challenge.
This is going to be skipping rope blues, I think.
It's hard, eh?
Can't get red bands.
Oh, it's a tough one. Jeez, that's a tough one.
They're like an extra kg.
No, take them off, mate. Take them off. You don't need to do that. It's a very cold day. There's snow on the mountains over there. There's snow everywhere. I'll zoom in and I'll show you how much snow there is. Simon's here from ITM and Arb's on the job. But I just want to show you what's going on with the mountains. It's absolutely awesome. I'll pan around with the smart ass phone and film it for you. It's really freezing my hands just holding the camera. It's cold. All the stuff's arrived from ITM this morning and Arb's just pulling it apart, getting out. And we've had a bit of rain which has made it sort of hit and miss whether we're going to be doing it today because all of Arb's gear set outside. But it looks like rain stopped, bro. Yeah. And you're all good?
No, it's going to be fine now. Look at it. It's disappearing as we speak.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you get that email from me?
You said something about quotes too, eh?
Yeah, so if you want to create a quote,
Yeah.
you can come in here, create a new work list, name it whatever you want.
Yeah.
So you name it there, save the work list, and then
Yeah.
once you've saved that, you can actually go in and you can send it through,
Yeah.
and then I'll get it.
Does this just deal with MOT or does it deal with
Well, it
ITM
goes
as a
through
whole?
to the main server, and then
Yeah.
they forward it to me.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Is this your portable office here, Simon?
Yeah, pretty much.
And you carry this little laptop with you and do all your business on that?
Yeah.
I had a laptop as well, but I end up using my phone more.
Right, so now I'm taking the truck to Motueka to get a new fuel filter. Actually, the whole thing done. Because she's running like crap. And we need our truck tomorrow because I think I'm going to take boys out for a hunt tomorrow. The weirdest thing just happened, right? I've just dropped my truck off at Bowater Toyota because the fuel filter's blocked and it needs a service and that. And this bloke here, good mate of my brother's, good mate of mine, he used to play with my uncle, Kit. Kit sadly died of prostate cancer, which is in our family. I first played with this guy years ago in the Bay of Islands when I was very, very young, just a teenager. And I just was driving in here. Here's a weird thing. I was driving in here thinking about my next CD because I'm going to start producing quite a lot of music, which is something I haven't been doing since I've been running a YouTube channel, but it's something I used to always do. And I was just thinking I must get in contact with Mark because Mark just epic, like really good drum and bass. He can play anything, this guy. He was a bass player when I met him. And I thought, oh, I should connect up and do something with him because he's local. I wonder where he's working. I wonder where he is. And so I go and drop my truck off, right? And I said to the guys, look, I can't afford 2 hours just to sit around waiting. Is there any chance someone could run me back home? And they said, yeah. So they went and fished out this guy. Now the weird thing was, I was just thinking about you at that time. Isn't that weird how things like happen? What's the chances, man?
That's crazy. Little town.
Little town, yeah. Yeah, it's really bizarre. Anyway, just thought I'd share that story, and yeah, we might, yeah, we should go up to the studio now in Bowater Toyota's time to do some music. No, we're not going to do that. 'Cause that's what he'd rather be doing, eh, bro?
That's right.
Yeah, once a musician, always a musician.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the reality of a lot of musicians,
Absolutely.
man. You've got to have a day job, particularly now with COVID-19, because I lost all my gigs, eh? I booked a whole lot up, just lost a whole lot.
Hey, you're lucky if you got a day job.
Yeah.
Too, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know, the gigs are the first to go.
They sure are, yeah. You know, it's hard as being a musician in New Zealand is a really hard living. You've got to either be really, really lucky, like have someone pick you up, like a label or someone, or you've got to be incredibly talented, so people flock to you regardless of your marketing, what you do, or you've got to just work bloody hard, which is what most musicians do, is just work bloody hard, late nights, carrying gear, not a lot of sleep. It's hard yakka, and yeah, I couldn't go back to that life, to be honest. It's just hard on the body. Yeah.
I love the studio. That's
So do
where
I, bro.
I'm at home, man.
Yeah.
You know, you can create.
Yeah.
And you know, yeah, I've just sent you the Hokitika Blues thing.
Easy out, bro.
Oh, that's fucking classic, isn't it?
That, mate.
That's a beauty.
There goes the Holden Special, the one that I
that's-
had.
That's right, that's the FE.
Yeah, I had that one, and this one here.
Yeah, the Valiant.
Yeah. Did you have a Valiant at any stage?
Never.
My granddad had one, eh?
Yeah.
That's the old Valiant.
I had a full Granada in Sweden.
Right.
Yeah, but it broke down on me. Fix a repair daily.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. So Eleanor had a slow day today. She came back from, I'll just tilt this camera a little bit. She came back from work saying, I feel a bit, what did you say to me? I feel a bit what?
Flat.
Flat was the word. And said she felt like having a cry at work. I said, oh, have a cry. Crying's how you get rid of shit. But you didn't have a cry, did you, at work?
Not at work. Just a quick 1 minute cry in front of the fire last night.
Oh, that's good. Did it make you feel better? Or did it give you a headache?
No, just a light one. And then I thought, let's pick it up. Some music on.
Yeah. Did you like have one of those cries where you blow a bubble out your nose?
No, it wasn't like that.
No?
Like a wee kitty cry. Things
Yeah.
are going badly.
Because the thing about crying, if you do it too long, you get just a horrible headache and you get a sore
Yeah,
throat.
you do actually. You
Yeah.
like lost a whole lot of liquid. And then it's hard to.
Yeah, they reckon it's good for you, but I've never had a cry and felt really great afterwards myself.
No, because you can wallow in it. That can happen. You just
Yeah.
start wallowing.
Oh, yeah, like where you're like, "Ah!" and then
No,
you
I'm
should stop and you keep going, "Ah!" I haven't had a cry like that since, oh, when did I last cry like that? God damn, a long time ago.
That was me at my parents' house.
At your parents' house, okay. Oh, mum's here, you know.
It's like, get
So,
out of my room.
what do you do when you feel really, really bad? Well, I'm a great advocate in saying being sad's good because it's a chance to reflect and think about what you need to do. It slows you down.
Yeah.
It's nature's way of making you stop and look at what you're doing and where you're going. Did you do that last night or not?
I did, but I felt quite emotionally drained for a
Yeah.
minute there. I did come up with a few good thoughts.
Emotionally drained. What's
Yeah.
draining you emotionally, mate?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to push myself a bit further. Not further geographically, but further mentally.
Well, you push yourself pretty hard, mate. You do hard out yoga. You're a shaker and a stirrer. You do shit, you know.
I think I need my brain to be in operation, or my body, one of the two.
Definitely your body, because you're a strong unit, hey. Like, you know, she is. You know, every time I give her a hug, it's like, geez, I wish I had muscles like that.
What? They're too big. It's all fit.
It's not. Okay, so you like to, you know,
go in a new direction.
Find a new direction in life. This is how these. Here's another one of those random songs. It's actually a really good phone app.
Yeah.
Oh, Eleanor, Eleanor, when you're sleeping in your bed, do you snore? When you're on the piss, can you resist all the temptations of life that come along when you're on the piss? Sing Eleanor, hey Eleanor, and sometimes does this life get you down? So lose your frown and dance around. Do some yoga on my deck. That's the EK, Eleanor. Hey Eleanor, Eleanor, when you're sleeping in your bed, do you snore? And when you're drinking, do you get to thinking that maybe it's time to
Move along.
move along? Eleanor, Eleanor, we'll finish our cup of tea and then we'll do some clean-up. I know it's a bore. Probably the most useless song I've sung about you so far. But hey, they can only get better. You
That's
can
all
start
right.
down there, then you can improve, eh?
Definitely.
Hey, I've been looking for that.
Perfect.
Do you know what it is?
No.
That is an area of a Alpha 100 GPS. That's it, mate. Yep.
Oh, yep. Nice.
Yep.
Well, that's good. Clean up started already.
Yeah, mate. Clamp started. We've got this whole mess here. We're emptying the whole kitchen, and look at this table. I've been throwing stuff on it, but we're just begun, mate. So I'm going to finish my cup of tea, then we're going to cheer into it.
All right.
It is a pearl of a day here in Tasman. I'll just pan around slowly and show you. I'm walking just B, doing some one-on-one training with the lead, and look at this day. But I've discovered something about the water that comes onto my property here. This is my paddock pretty much, and if you look, you can see down here it's like a geyser. There's actually water coming out of the ground. Now it's not doing this all the time after we had a lot of rain, so I'm thinking that what's happened is in this area that the pressure builds up with the pan, the higher ground. I'm just guessing this, I don't really know, and it's going along the pan underneath the ground, which it does, and then it's forcing back up. This is really good because it's a water source, and water is everything. But what I want to do is I want to actually get a digger and make this a little bit bigger, this pond, so it can fill up a little bit. Not huge, just a sort of a kidney shaped pond, and I want to put some wire netting around it so I can have some pekin ducks that can live down here, and some nesting boxes. And I'd also like to have grow some watercress. The trouble is there's not water all year round in here. It dries up in the summer, and the only way I could think maybe is possibly to create a bit of a dam so you could hold water and release it, but watercress needs to have regular water, so it wouldn't be something that would be sustainable all year round, because in the middle of summer it goes completely dry. Is he having a chew on? Has he found something? Has he found duck eggs? Something in there? Oh, he's just eating grass. Give him some grass, boy, eh? Yep. Sort of place. Oh, there's a nest there, look. That is a nest up in there. Maybe it's a nest that's just been made recently for pukekos. I don't know. Sort of place they like to have their nests is right in the middle. There's another one there too. Fish reeds. You see the water's running down here. There's quite a lot of water right now. We've had a lot of rain. This here is the old wardrobe frame out of my old bedroom, which is no longer. And I was going to break up and firewood. It's untreated timber. But I've also been thinking maybe I could use it as a frame for a planter box maybe. So that's going to be the floor of this. Done. Ah, my beautiful strawberries in their gutter garden. Totally 100% recycled. Taking the glass off. The plastic glass just to let the air go through and the sun get to them. They are thriving. That side done, and I think what I'll do is I'll tin snip it there and fold it over so there's a nice edge wrapped around that. Right, she's sort of starting to take shape a bit, but a few bits to cut and a few ends to sort out. It's not taking very long though, it's going pretty quick. Move along, ducky. Cargo coming through, mate, move along. Rightio. Got my helper. You right, mate? Let's go. We'll go a long ways and we'll go. So, no, come back towards me. I reckon, because we can't go on the track because vehicle stripe in there, so it's got to come towards me a bit. So, about down here. Just pocket down. Yep. And so it's right next to the tree. That is wicked, mate. That is in place.
Is this just a design feature?
What's that, mate? The rust in it.
To wrap around.
Oh yeah, that's what I used to hang my my shirts on.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to stick a bit of tin on the inside just so the dirt sits on top of it, so it's not on straight on that dirt because that will rot the timber because it's not actually treated. I'll stick a bit of tin on that and then I can start smacking dirt on top. We could fill it up and use it as an outside bath, like put a big piece of plastic in.
Oh yeah.
You know, like polythene, so it was waterproof, but no, we'll use it as a planter.
Use it as a planter box.
It's going to be a good planter box, mate. Awesome. Let's go. Ready, come. Come on. Come on, bro. Let's go, bro. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yep. Whoa, that is a truck, bro. I didn't think it was going to be that big. Yeah. Good to see you, man. Hey, you're looking good, man. You're looking good. Jeez, you've lost some weight, dude.
Yeah.
Hello.
I know, right? Hello.
Bruno, where you go? You remember him, Bruno?
How are you?
Cut that up. Too easy. Hey guys, here you go. Well, we're getting there. Good shit, man. Good shit. Slightly sprinkling a bit of this fert over it. ya. There she goes. She's finished. So what we've got is we've got the corrugated iron around the frame. Underneath that we've got bits of old wood that's breaking down and rotting. On top of that we've got topsoil. On top of that we've got manure, horse and sheep. On top of that we've got potting mix. In the potting mix we've got nitrogen and also just a basic fertilizer, layers of that, and then finishing up with potting mix on the top and some water to keep it down. So the next thing I've got to do is I've got to think about how to stop my chickens from getting into my vegetable garden, and that means building the coop, finishing it off, which I started a while ago, so that's today's next mission now. Now that job there is finished. That was a very satisfying job doing that. Well, I'm watching the sun go down here at the old farmhouse. Been gardening all day, building stuff, growing stuff, watering stuff, weeding stuff, fertilising stuff, and I want to plant just one plant before the sun goes down in my new planter. And it's not going to be this one because it's a tree. It's actually a cutting from Feijoa. Feijoa is a very nice fruit we have here in New Zealand, and this is a very sad, it's very yellow, so I guess it's lacking nitrogen, but it's kamu kamu, which was a seed planted by Irishman that came here. Will, him and I did this, and I'm going to put it in this corner here because what I reckon will happen is I'll actually let it go down the side and maybe its fruit can be on the ground. I don't know yet, we'll see how we go, but I'm going to put it in this corner. It's going to be the first plant for this. Look at the root system on this, man, it really wanted to be planted out, didn't it? It's just like dying to be planted out. And there she goes, in the ground. Yeah, someone's going to tell me off for not wearing gloves, but this has been getting watered all day and I'm going to wash my hands anyway, and I wanted to feel the dirt on my hands anyway, because that's something I love. Anyway, there we have it. Kamu kamu, the first plant. I hope it's going to be okay. It's got a flower already. I'm going to give it a bit of water. And I might put something over it just so the chickens don't scratch it up. There you go. There's your mate. Yeah, we're going to let you out, B. We're going to let you out, mate. Yes, we are. Yeah, a bit of grass, hey, Bruno. Good boy. Hey, mate. Stay. Stay. Where you go? Calm down, Bruno. Amazing. This time of the year, and the apples from last season. Still eat them. September. They're just about done their dash, but I'm going to actually stew these. Going to get that or not? I'm going to try. There he goes. Oh, Bruno. Yeah, he's got it too, I think. No, not quite. He's got it. Now he's sorted. He's a happy dog. Happy dogs with a happy life. These are organic apples. You can see they've got all the black spots and shit. I don't care. It tastes fine to me. The birds get into them. Like this has had a bird peck in it. You want to cut that out, but otherwise it's fine. Anyway, yeah, good luck with your own bits and pieces you're doing, however you're surviving. And be good. Can't be good. Be careful, and we'll see you in the next one. See you later. Yeah, you enjoy the apples, don't you, Po? Everybody enjoys the apples. Having a good old munch.